What is up, you cool cats and kittens? I'm about to teach you how to do some long division with those decimals. Don't freak out. You'll be cool. As my camera boots up, decimals aren't really that hard in the grand scheme of things. It'll be fine. But the first thing we're going to do is try to divide when there is a decimal inside. It's called the dividend, and there's a whole number divisor. 8.1 divided by 2. Okay? That'll be written as 8.1 divided by 2, by the way, for those who see it side by side. Now, this works exactly the same way as regular division does. If you don't know how to do that, go back and check out another video, please, because I'm not going to go over that right now. But 2 goes into 8 4 times. 4 times 2 is 8. No remainder. I dropped that 1 down. Probably, wait, what happened to that decimal? It just goes in your answer. That's no big deal. Now, 2 doesn't go into 1. So, okay, well, that doesn't happen. I can't do 2 into 1, so that's 0 times. But I can always add another 0 to the end of a decimal, and it's no big deal. 2 goes into 10 5 times. 5 times 2 is 10. Subtract no remainder. It's always a good idea to check your work. 4.05 times, that's your answer, your quotient, times 2. Let's see, 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 1 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 2 times 4 is 8. There's 2 decimal places, 8.10 or just 8.1. So that's the first way of doing long division, when there is a decimal dividend and a whole divisor. Okay, what if there is a whole dividend, like 8, and we're dividing that by a decimal divisor, 0.25. 8 goes in the house, 0.25 goes outside the house. Now, here's the thing that people often get confused is what to do when there's decimals outside. It's much easier in our brains to make the divisor a whole number. So what we do, we're essentially going to get rid of this decimal by multiplying it by 100. When that happens, everything moves 2 places bigger. So this decimal ends up here. It goes 1, 2 places, because when you multiply by 100, that's what happens. So if I did it to the outside, I can also do it to the inside. Multiply this by 100. There's an imaginary decimal here the whole time. I'm just going to scoot it 2 places, just like I did on the outside. So that decimal now ends up here. It's after 800. Now, simple division takes over. 25 going into 800. 25 doesn't go into 8, but it does go into 8e. It goes in there 3 times, makes 75. 5 leftovers, drop a 0. 25 fits into 50. 2 times, no remainder. Really quick check, is 32 times 0.25, my original divisor, going to be 8 wholes? Let's find out. Yes, it is. So that all checks out. Okay, next situation. Going to be decimal divided by other decimal. I'm using very similar numbers here, so we can keep on keeping on. Okay, again, I hate dividing by decimals, so I can divide by a whole by multiplying this guy by 10 to make him bigger. If I did it to the outside, I gotta do it to the inside. Decimal's now here. Decimal's now here. Wonderful. Now, division doesn't look so bad. Okay, 25 doesn't fit into 8. Fits into 85 though, 3 times. Makes 75. I have 10 leftovers. Okay, now in the past you've said, okay, remainder 10. No, not anymore. Once we have decimals, we can keep on going. We add a 0 after the decimal place. Drop that guy down. 25 fits into 100 4 times. Quick check, is 3.4 times the original 2.5 going to be 8.5? Let's find out. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 3 is 15. Plus 2 is 17. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 decimal places. Boom, 8.5. Yes, it's exactly where we started. 8.5 divided by 2.5 gives us 3.4. Okay, that should cover all the bases. I hope you are happy now that you can long divide with decimals. Have a good one.